Hello Pisces, welcome. This is a general love reading for all of our Pisces out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So the messages are for whoever needs to hear them. Let's keep that in mind. And we all know who we are in the story. Sometimes the energies are reversed. So let's see what the universe has for this full moon. The full moon is in your sign, Pisces. And I will tell you, Pisces, that I felt like, I was doing Cancer and all of a sudden you came into the scene and the reading was going towards Pisces. So I aborted that reading and thought, all right, let's start and let's go back and let's do a reading for Pisces, because I feel like you don't want to say something, but you have something to say. Yeah, either that or somebody has something to say to you, and it's just a matter of time before they do that, because it has to do with a sense of instability in the home. And that's what I picked up in that other reading. So, yeah, I feel like, for some of you, whoever it is that you are communicating with, that you are involved with, the communication is pretty shut down, and one person is just acting like a total free spirit, and they're out there doing whatever they want to do and not really communicating what they're doing to their person. And that could be you, Pisces, or them. But I definitely see that, you don't ever tell anybody where you're going. You just go and do whatever it is you want to do. Now remember, this is not everyone. This is for whoever I'm talking to. And you'll know who you are. All right, so dear universe, what messages do you have for all of our Pisces in love? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this full moon. What are the energies for all of our Pisces in love who so desperately wanted to jump ahead of the other water signs to have their cards read? So I feel like there's this urgent need for you to hear what it is that the universe wants to tell you. All right, so let's see. Oh my goodness. All right, so Pisces, I'm picking up a real narcissistic energy, okay? Because, honestly with this, I get an FU type of energy. And this could be you towards somebody who is really trying to be very controlling with you. But I do get this, there's this real, ugly kind of energy between the two of you. One person is they're guarded, they're not happy. It's like it weakens you, this kind of energy that you're going through. Because as I said at the beginning, it's like you don't tell this queen, what you do. You just go and you do whatever it is you want to do. So yeah, they're home and they're pissed and they're upset, and they're going to get your head when you walk in the door. So you're always guarded. It seems like you're always guarded in this relationship. But somehow you two are really bonded. But there's an opportunity that comes your way, Pisces, that I feel like you've been waiting for that to come, because it was like your ticket out, your ticket away, because you've been waiting for something to come in. You've been waiting for some money to come in, like the harvest to come in, something to come in. And I think so that you can continue to go off and do what it is that you want to do, while the other person stays home stewing. There they are. See, you're out doing something, and and I think when you're out and about, you pretend that everything's really great at home. Life is good. You're really committed, but you're not. So I feel like you're at a standstill. Really at a standstill. You know, because the two of you are just hurting each other by, you know, not talking. But I think, you know, right now, you're being put in a position where, you know, this out there kind of doing what you want to do when you want to do it type of energy, I feel like it comes to a halt. You know, I feel like some of you may even your car breaks down so that you can't go anywhere. You know, it's one of those kind of things. Because the Chariot reverse could be that you have car problems. So you're not going to get where you got to go. Because you've got to face what's really going on. You know, but this opportunity you have, it's terrible. But I am picking up somebody who is just waiting for, like, this, maybe it's an inheritance or some kind of settlement or something to come in. You know, because you think that's what you need to get, you know, to keep going. But I feel like it doesn't help you any, especially if you are the one that's being the narcissist. Because I see this Emperor looking right at this offer going, wow, that's mine. That's mine. How do I get it without telling her? What do I do with it without them knowing how much it was? You know, so I feel like some of you can be, you know, acting in that way, waiting for that gift to come through, that monetary possession coming your way. But I almost feel like it'll be more of a curse than a blessing. Oh, yeah, so I think there's an issue that has to be dealt with, you know, because this is not making anybody happy at home. Your Empress, you know, she's lost her zip. See, this full moon is going to bring something out. This communication, this action that you've been, all of this, I feel like you're going to be forced to have to own all of your actions during this full moon. You know, and you're going to have to look at, you know, the possibility of somebody moving away. Your Empress, she's not happy. She's not happy anymore. You know, for an Empress to move away from their Emperor, that's huge. You know, but I think the two of you have grown so bitter towards each other. But you're in the position of advantage in turning this around. But something has to end. You know, this kind of, I'm free, I'm committed, but I'm not committed. I mean, this is a cycle with you. It's like, you know, I think what you do is, you know, when you have to, everything is good, you know, and okay, I'll be home and I'll be good for a while, and, you know, I'll just stay home, but I'm not going to talk, you know, there's no communication. You're not talking to them. You know, it's like the tension is so thick in the house because you guys don't even know how to talk to each other. You know, I think you're going to find out what your partner really thinks. See, here we have the Hangman. So I feel like this full moon, somebody puts their foot down and makes a change happen between the two of you. So be ready for that. 10 of Cups reversed. Here we have, you can't pretend that everything's good in the home. It's not. And the 4 of Wands is now reversed. You know, so I feel like, you know, there's a need for everybody to feel good again. You know, because the two of you, you're at a stalemate. You're at a standstill. And the way you're going right now, you know, it's not going to bring you any good. I mean, the time to really deal with your relationship, I think, has arrived, Pisces. I really do. And now we have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's really unfortunate, but I feel like, you know, you can't fix it at this point. I feel like the damage has been done. You know, and I think you're hoping that maybe this monetary gift, this new offer, whatever's coming your way is gonna solve all the problems, and it's not. It's not. So I feel like that's really your message, you know, but that's what you're after, you know, that's what everybody's after. A King of Pentacles, somebody who's stable, somebody who's solid, somebody who, you know, has got everything under control, material, you know, the bills are paid, you know, nobody needs to worry, everybody's in a good place. But instead, what we have is this emotional wreck, and everybody's getting hurt, you know, because you, Pisces, you're not acting like the King of Pentacles. You're acting like this King of Cups reversed, just, you know, pulling out swords and just hurting left and right. Oh, so I'm feeling like this could also be affecting your work. You know, we have so many kings here. You know, usually that kind of tells me like a lot of like, you know, bosses getting together talking about somebody. You know, so you better be ready, because I do feel like some of you Pisces could lose your job. And I don't want to put that out there, but I see that. So just be prepared, you know, because the bosses are talking. Oh, Pisces. Yeah, see, everything's about to come out. That moon card reverse, that reveals, you know, it reveals what nobody wants to talk about. And here's your Empress. She's not happy at all. And even that, you know, that comes out because this relationship has been very unfair. You know, this has been very one-sided, very selfish. You know, and here again we have the Hierophant reversed, confirming that, you know, you're acting like you're not even married. And here's that Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you know, so it wouldn't surprise me. You might, you know, all of a sudden come into a bunch of money and off you go. Wow, Pisces, that's pretty intense. I'm sorry, this is not a nice energy, Pisces. I wish it was much nicer, but I feel like, you know, you need to wake up here. You know, because it's really unfortunate. You know, something happened in the home where there was, you know, some real instability in the home, and maybe you were out pretending that it was better than it was, and it's not. But all of that is about to come to light. And somebody puts their foot down, Pisces. So that's what I have for you. You know, so blessed be. Really good luck during this full moon energy. Just stay really focused and grounded. And really, don't get all like huffy and, you know, F you about things. Just, you know, maybe for once, take a deep breath and hear the other side of it and maybe really listen, you know, because this is going to be a tough one to get out of. But, you know, you're being told, you're being put in your place. I got to say that much, Pisces. Either if it's not you, Pisces, somebody's getting put in their place. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this resonated. I hope it helps you. You know, just be really prepared for the consequences of all these past actions that you've done. All right, so with that, I'm going to end this reading. Until the next reading, blessed be. Bye now.